And that's what I just love about him. He has so much patience. Are you okay, honey? Want to say hi to everyone? Oh, there he is. What did you think about Izzy? Fine. I guess you don't have to like him, but he's one of my favorite fighters. Literally one of my favorite fighters. And you look like you just slept through the whole thing. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of The Tiff Show. I'm your host Tiffany, and in today's video we will be reacting to the infamous Israel Adesanya before and after fighting Israel Adesanya. I am so pumped. Izzy is one of my favorite fighters of all time. His background is amazing. I just think he's an overall amazing fighter. Cautious yet powerful. Timing is perfect. I love him so much. If you guys can please remember before the video starts to like and subscribe. It helps me out so much, and let's get into it. The Style Bender.
Welcome back.
Oh my gosh.
Personalities, rivalries, and trash talk
His
sell.
character is so funny.
Though it certainly helps when you can back it all up.
I don't throw in hope. I aim and fire. Down the barrel.
Fortunately, the Nigerian-born New Zealander who represents the UFC's latest and greatest continues to talk the talk and walk the walk.
I did what Romero couldn't do in 10 rounds. I did it in 2.
Here we look at opponents before and after fighting Israel Adesanya.
Israel, you're skinny, bro.
Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
I know I'm skinny.
You better not step in there, because this is my cage tonight.
Oh, this is epic. This is so epic.
Since coming to the UFC 3 years ago, Israel Adesanya has shaken up the entire circuit.
This man is calm, cool, and collected.
He dominated his first opponent, Rob Wilkinson, in his debut.
Middleweights.
Links
I'm
above.
a dog in the yard. I just stole over this cage.
And since that post-fight statement, the trash talk and the antics commenced.
When I hit him at the end of the first, I saw his eyes. Hey! Hey, salty bitch.
You too skinny, bro.
Next in line was the young Italian-American Marvin Vettori, a tough, well-rounded fighter who gave Izzy one of the toughest nights of his career.
Do you feel like he's biting off more than he chew? Like he's buying into his own hype?
He's a little chihuahua and I'm the bulldog, man, so I'm just gonna...
We'll see about
I
that.
don't know, this guy might have something to prove, like a chip on his shoulder. He wants to try and prove like he can knock me out or something, and I welcome him to try.
I have his number, you know, like I feel like I know what he has and I know what it's needed to beat him.
It was a good clash of styles for a step up, and a perfect clash of characters to add some spice to Adesanya's UFC introduction.
After the first round, he won't be the same guy. He won't be the same guy. He's not. There are levels to this thing. He's not on my level, and I truly believe that.
I just think I'm way better. That's it.
We'll see about that. This fight was
He's been down
insane.
since, but Vettori might have been the only person to really control him on the mat.
He looks like a dope out of water right now.
Though, it wouldn't be enough.
Split decision, Israel.
As the last style bender got the judge's nod, a frustrated Vettori immediately left the octagon.
I came in here, I said I'm the new dog, and I stole over his cage. Next time, I grave.
He thinks he has it all figured out.
Look
He
at how
does not
bad he
figure it
looks.
out. I know his true colors.
And it's a rematch he's chased ever since.
I think when I fought him first, I underestimated him a little bit, but
You see that fight going down in the future?
Oh, absolutely, and I see me winning clearly.
On July 6th, he's gonna have to be in that cage with me, and all that talking and all his mental preparation or lack thereof is not gonna help him one way or another. So.
The next name on Israel's hit list was Brad Tavares,
Yeah.
a solid Hawaiian who was coming off a 4-fight win streak.
He can try. He can try.
Let's just stop and appreciate the fact that literally Izzy went undefeated for so long just when he just entered the UFC. His streak was insane. I just wanted to take a moment to appreciate that.
He can try, but yeah, it's a different breed he's messing with, so.
If I go out there and I smash Israel's face, it's gonna just put me one step closer to that title shot. No disrespect, but he hasn't fought anybody that comes close to me. So, you know, he's gonna get, he asked for this, he's gonna get it. I know that this is somebody that I'm better than.
And sure enough, 3 months later, he got his wish.
It's time to go have fun. You know, those
Let's
cage door
go.
closes. I get to punch this guy in the face.
Just me, Brad, and the referee. I'm gonna work in. I mean, all this done. I'm just trying to work. You know, tomorrow I get the strap.
Tavares was a top 8 middleweight veteran, and refusing to buy into the hype, he was keen to test the new kid on the block in all areas.
Ooh. He just blocked it like that.
Nullifying Tavares' cross counter, Izzy used a long jab to establish his low kicks.
So crazy.
He has been the boss, he has been the bully, he has led the dance.
It was a perfect sign of things to come, in a slick, satisfying display of striking and movement.
50-45 for the winner, Israel Adesanya!
My first main event. It's only my third fight. I'm just getting warmed up. I still got tricks up my sleeve. Give me some time.
I don't take anything away from it. Like, he finished this guy, he finished that guy, he didn't finish me. At the end of the day, I still lost.
He did finish
so that
you.
leaves that bitter taste in my mouth, and I want to avenge that loss.
You don't want me to touch your chin, and yeah, winning's a habit. I keep winning, so I'm gonna stay winning.
When you sign the dotted line to fight Israel Adesanya, you don't just enter a physical contest, you enter yourself into a verbal and mental battle.
It's all a show, it's all an act, you know, he's trying to do the, you know, counter hype thing, you know, but at the end of the day, he got to get in that cage, and I knock people out at a high rate.
Fortunately, North Carolina's Derek Brunson was ready to give as good as he got in a showdown that saw the Bull take on the Matador, both inside the octagon and out.
Skinny, bro. Hey, you better lift some weights,
Yeah, he's
man.
so
You're skinny
strong.
as hell. I'm not worried about you. I'm an All-American
I might be the ugliest,
I'm
but I'll
come
win
on
that
your head
any
for
day.
3 rounds. Means nothing. Hey, you built like a senior citizen. I'm not worried about you, boy.
You
Not
fight
worried
like
about
a
you, boy. I think I get him out of there in the first round. I think I finish him in the first round because I'm the type of guy, when I take you down, I'm going to maul you. So I think I get him out of there pretty quick. Hey, I hope the hype was fun because now the hype is over.
Oh yes, it will be
This
for
time,
you.
with a clinical display of takedown defense and shot selection, Adesanya made a statement.
An early sign for Adesanya, able to stay upright.
Ooh, flying knee. Never gets old.
So we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, that's technique. That's the last style bender, folks.
To humble his American rival and enter 2019 as the UFC's fastest rising star.
This ain't no wrestling. This ain't no jiu-jitsu, but you soon find out. Same, man. I don't throw in hope. I aim and fire. Down the barrel.
Kind of what I thought of Israel, but like I said, not fight. I made too many mistakes and my preparation wasn't up to par, you know. So it's a good fight.
Eventually, you keep running through people and keep winning, and he'll get the respect he deserves.
Jeez.
During any swift rise to glory comes the all-important moment of truth, a passing of the torch that helps shine a light on the sport's heir apparent. And so, if Brunson represented Bull versus Matador, this one was Morpheus versus Neo.
I need to say thank you, God, for giving one more time the great opportunity for give a great show for you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Australia. Thank you, Dana.
He's trying to make me cry. But just because I'm a fan doesn't mean you can't catch these hands and elbow and feet.
Let's
and
go.
Knee. Tomorrow we're gonna throw everything in the cage. We're gonna have fun, all right? I'll send him off in a nice way. Let's go.
He brought me into this game, you know. This guy inspired me to be able to believe like a skinny black guy can just come in and f everyone up. So
your time's not up yet, right? He's the future, but you're still now.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I have more experience. I give the good challenge.
This time, the respect was there, and it seemed to carry into the fight.
Boom.
But even at 44 years of age, the Brazilian still
That's
had plenty
wild.
Coming with the straight punches. Ooh, couple late left hands, and Silva just able to duck down that left foot. Lower half.
Epic.
Adesanya forced to retreat. What a striking match turned in by Israel Adesanya and Anderson Silva.
Though, while some now considered Izzy to be a new copy-and-paste version of Silva,
You know, if I'm playing basketball to play against Michael Jordan, this is it for me. You know, you guys all play EA Sports. I do
for real.
For others, there were still plenty of questions left unanswered.
Well, Israel is very fast. He's young. And have the great future inside the UFC. Please keep straight your focus. Don't lose your focus because you have amazing talent.
Well, I'm not going to be playing into those kinds of games. You know, Anderson himself is a showman and likes to do all these kinds of things and plays into it. I'm not a guy that's going to play into it.
Yes, you are.
2 months later, Adesanya was back in another step up against Kelvin Gastelum, a pressure fighter with great boxing skills.
No matter who it was, I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight for a belt. They gave me an opponent. They gave me a fight for the belt. I'm happy.
He does have a soft body. And when he poses, he has to flex. You know, he has to, like, hold it in.
Many saw this as Izzy's first real 50-50, with both fighters and sets of fans having reason to be confident entering UFC 236.
Man, I've seen these kinds of contenders come and go, man. A lot of hype train behind them, and I've seen these kind of hype trains just come and go. And, you know, he's a guy that has come in, made a lot of noise. He's got this flair to him, and he deserves all the credit.
An extremely close fight, with both men showing new dimensions. Though, 2 apiece going into the final round, it was Adesanya that finished stronger.
Oh, nice front kick to the face by Israel.
Oh my God.
Silencing his critics, Izzy showed that his ground game is legit, and he can drop anybody with the right shot.
That ground and pound.
And with McGregor sidelined after the Khabib loss, it was a victory that strengthened.
Also, just want to add, he literally comes out of every single fight, no scratches, no blood. I mean, I don't know if I'm just not seeing it or whatnot, but Kelvin, look at his face, just dripping with blood. Him, it looks like he just started the fight. Like, what? He's actually a superhero, crazy, insane.
And his case on being the UFC's biggest draw.
I was willing to give it all and leave it all in there. And I said, let's go. But like I said, he's a Mexican warrior, but hey, I got that Mexicano with me too.
Conor McGregor does not have a license. Khabib does not have a license. John Jones is having a very hard time selling right now and has never been the draw that a lot of you argue that he is. Point being, right now, it is Adesanya.
You know, I just think he's really skilled. I've been in the cage with him for 25 minutes. I feel next time will be a different result next time we get in the cage together.
I can't even think about it. You know, I think it's the fate of all good fighters to fight each other eventually, and that's just what we have to do.
Seeing Adesanya pushed led many to believe that new cracks had appeared in his armor. So in another pick'em fight, it would be the Reaper, Robert Whittaker, who would try and expose them.
Rob said he thought he saw holes in your game. Do you see the same in him?
Everyone says that, but when you jump in the hole, it's too late. You realize it's a trap.
I like his new shiny one. I would like to try to take it off him in October. And, you know, like you said earlier, let the best man win.
The rivalry between Aussies and Kiwis, you know, started off with Pavlova. It's not going to end here. I'll guarantee you that.
Some of the more scary guys that we've ever seen in the octagon.
Anyone with 2 wins against Yoel Romero is a tough man to bet against. Whittaker claimed it would be over early. And in a way, he was right.
Wow, that was so crazy. Literally knocked out.
Whittaker took his L with class, but baiting him in, then chopping him up, it was another emphatic victory for the last Stylebender.
I've said this for so long. They said I don't have no knockout power.
Seriously.
You too skinny, bro.
Honestly, this is the best I've ever felt. Didn't get the W.
So skinny, yet so strong. It's actually unbelievable. I think his whole physique just defies the laws of the human body. Seriously, actually, though.
Today, but I'm not going anywhere.
We're doing well. Going with the check hook at the end of the first. And, yeah, you know, he's crafty. He's crafty. He's a tough guy to land shots on.
The UFC, because I work. He says I don't talk, I just do. Get you a man that can do both.
Yeah.
Next, in March last year, came another showdown which
he's
demanded
so short.
respect. Israel faced off against the Soldier of God, Yoel Romero, a 42-year-old who was still yet to show his age.
I am the old brother, man. I am big brother. Come on. Why you saying talk to me like this? All right, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. See you soon, boy.
And a fighter who had made a name for himself by disrupting the paths of future champions.
Never in my life I have a problem with my weight.
That's a lie. That's a fucking lie.
No, bro.
It had all the makings of a war, as Romero's fights usually do.
Jeez.
But Adesanya's game plan revolved around footwork and countering, and the Cuban simply didn't touch the gas pedal.
Adesanya had landed a big counter left from Romero.
So, to say it didn't live up to the hype is the understatement of the year.
Final 10 seconds of the fight.
His precision is so good. Picks the same spot every time.
There it is, Israel Adesanya. A little dust up there late in the fight.
The undisputed UFC middleweight. That's how he likes to play the game, but, you know, I did what I had to do in fight. I touched him up, and still.
He's running and running and running.
His voice is so high.
The big champion needs to stay here in the middle, in the fight, like a really champion.
Taking the decision, Adesanya aimed a WWE-style crotch chop ringside. At the receiving end stood Paulo Costa, a hard-hitting Brazilian who would be next up to take the test.
I got this overly inflated balloon animal. This heavy Ricky Martin wannabe. He better not step in there because this is my cage tonight. Trust me, when I'm done with him, he'll really look like Ricky Martin. Botched.
The clash brought more trash talk and animosity than almost any other showdown.
And you better believe that Paulo Costa's going to go after him, and that fight should be ridiculous.
But after some of the skills he displayed on his own showing against Romero, Costa was impossible to rule out.
One thing, take my belt. I will be waiting for Adesanya, skinny claw Adesanya.
I will make him cry. I will hit him very badly, and he will cry like a baby.
I'll pick him apart. He's a guy that I'll definitely jab, pick apart, catch him, and then knock him out.
Big, bulky juice to the kills.
I really
Looks
want
like Jaden
to
Smith.
break the face of Adesanya, you know?
Relaxed and skilled, Adesanya put on a true striking masterclass.
That leg is trash. Absolute trash.
Trash talk continued mid-fight.
The gamesmanship continues from Paulo Costa.
But with leg kicks that sounded like bamboo lashes, Costa was systematically taken out.
Incredible.
Too easy. Too easy. He's too good. Wow.
Something happened before the fight. I'm not excused here to my people, my fans, but I will be 100% to fight him and to make him pay.
That was so epic. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, thoughts. Israel, the stylebender, Adesanya, never ceases to impress me. He is just so epic. I love the fact that he's skinny and that he has so much power and he's so underestimated, or was so underestimated, and he just rises up to the top. If you guys are curious to watch my other videos, like the documentary of Israel, please, again, links above or below or whatever. Khabib is my favorite MMA fighter, but he's like a close second. His undefeated record is just very similar to Khabib's, and he just defies the odds of human existence. I love his precision. I love that he takes his time when he's fighting, and he's not just like a huge like striker, like going all out, volume high. He's definitely a strategic striker and waits to prey on his opponent, and that's what I just love about him. He has so much patience. Are you okay, honey? What's wrong? Oh, Tuffy really doesn't like Izzy that much. He's just annoyed and jealous because after he watched this video, he's like, oh, I guess I kind of like him. Want to say hi to everyone? Oh, there he goes. What did you think about Izzy? Fine. I guess you don't have to like him, but he's one of my favorite fighters. Literally one of my favorite fighters. And you look like you just slept through the whole thing. Anyways, not everyone is an Izzy fan, clearly, but back to him. He's just so flexible, skinny, and I love how he's able to have so much power precision. His leg kicks and flying knee are the most impressive moves I've ever seen in any MMA fight ever. He has the strongest leg kicks and hits at the exact same spot like every time, and you can just hear it as they were saying in the video. And his flying knee is probably one of the most destructive moves in all of UFC history. So let me know in the comments, you guys, what you think of Israel Adesanya and what you think of his undefeated record. He's only had like one loss though, but still, he's amazing. Also, his background, New Zealand, but also trained in China and has just this huge diverse background. I love him, as you guys can tell. Okay, that concludes the end of today's epic video. If you guys can please remember before the video ends to like and subscribe. It helps me out so much. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. You're so cute. Do you like Izzy Adesanya? Yeah? No? You like Conor McGregor more? It's okay, baby. You can like whoever you want.